I've just been informed by Relentless management that Chase James is to leave the building immediately.
Chase is barred from the building during this match. Just like Hooligan and Archer are barred from the building during Chase's match later on. You can see him making his way out. Jackson, no stranger to handicap matches. So this is a different breed of animal, as these are two young, hungry athletes. The Ascendancy against Jackson Price, 2-on-1. Jackson not backing down. And this is smart of the Ascendancy, going after him 2-on-1. It's not within the rules. I don't believe this is a tornado handicap match, but our referee in blue jeans is allowing it. And both are trying to envelop and overwhelm him. Big forearm to the side of the Hooligan's head, staggering him back. And the Ascendancy are not getting anywhere with the Giant. Hooligan now out on the apron, so it looks like Archer Blackwell is going to be starting for the Ascendancy team. Both of these two students at Relentless Wrestling. And a nice leg kick from Archer. Doing it again. Trying to keep the big man off balance. He hit that drop kick, but I don't know if it phased Jackson at all. You can see him just wiping it off like he'd spilled crumbs. Archer ducks a kick, springboard. Didn't quite time it right, but Jackson has him. You see a big slam and just throws him into the Hooligan, sending him off together. Jackson Price still standing tall. And the Ascendancy need to think of another player. I am not a fan of these two, as it was back in October of last year that they rousted me from up here in my commentary position, took me downstairs, and with one big punch from that Hooligan, I had trouble eating solid food for a couple of weeks. But fortunately, Jackson is quite a bit tougher than I am. Hooligan just taking a seat in the front row. And Archer coming up the stairs. Jackson has got to keep his head on a swivel. Chops Archer out of midair. And Hooligan now trying to sneak up from behind. Leaps onto his back. Trying to secure a choke or a sleeper or a chin lock, and that chop block from Archer may help. Another leg kick. They have been doing some serious work on that left leg of Jackson Price, but he still hasn't gone down. Although he just used the ass of the Hooligan to send Archer down in a big side slam. Jackson has been trying to stop Chase and the Ascendancy from wreaking havoc and running amok all over Relentless Wrestling. He defeated the Hooligan last month, and he said he was going to take out each member one by one. Charging in, Archer out of the way. Actually, my apologies, that was the Hooligan out of the way. Archer sliding back into the ring. Referee not even trying to enforce the handicap match rules. Archer leaping in with that forearm. And now we have the tag. Hooligan charges in. Kind of a stinger splash, but more of a shoulder. Each of them hitting him from each side. Commentary. And Archer up. Double stomp to the back of Jackson. And he is still on his feet. Big elbow, big clothesline. The Ascendancy do not have a single answer for the big man. And the crowd is loving seeing these two, as Jackson calls them, rat asses, getting thrown around. Jackson setting him up. Hooligan out the back door, tags in Archer. Archer again going to the knee. And now they got Jackson down to a single knee. Both. That is a knee sandwich between two drop kicks, with the knee being the creamy center of that drop kick Oreo cookie. Throws him off. Catches Archer, but still able to trip him and take him down. That's the first time that Jackson has gone off his feet from an offensive move from the Ascendancy. And that knee is going to do some damage to the brain of Jackson Price. 2 count. Forcefully throws the shoulder up. Jackson has been with Relentless since the very beginning. Another big knee to the head. And just throws Archer off of him. The Ascendancy gives Singing tag team action in POW Pro Wrestling, Reactivate, Peak Sports Entertainment, and more. And both of them think that Jackson is still down. But Jackson making sure that that knee's gonna hold up. And he is waiting for these two to turn around. Caught them both. Headbutt for the Hooligan. Big knee for Archer. Sends Hooligan into Archer. Off the rope. Big boot to Hooligan, causing him to DDT Archer. Now, the longer this goes on, the more that it's going to benefit someone like the Ascendancy. The big man is going to get tired a bit more quickly. But he has got Archer in his sights. Got him by the throat. And we know how much Jackson loves the choke slam with authority. Jackson Price wins.
Here is your winner, Jackson Price.
What a victory for the big man. And now that's 2 down. He pinned the Hooligan last month. He pinned Archer tonight. You know, he's got to be thinking, there's just one member of the Ascendancy left for him to dispose of.